Hey YouTubers, Casual706 here with another Transformers unboxing slash review. Today I have Transformers Combiner Wars Quick Slinger. Quick Slinger originally wasn't coming out for the aerial bots. They gave us Alpha Bravo instead. Luckily I got this online to properly complete my Superion without a helicopter and a team of aerial bots. With the toys, they're coming packaged with the comic book back there. And on the back it says it's going to be 9 steps to transform him from airplane mode to robot and vice versa. And over here we have him depicted as a leg for Superion. So up here in the top left hand corner we do have a bio. If everything Quick Slinger said about his feats in battle were true, he'd be the most decorated Autobot warrior. While he's not actually a battlefield legend, he is the best shooter among the aerial bots. Once an enemy is in his sights, there's a good shot that they'll end up in a sling. So, he does look very much like the G1 counterpart. He's got the little blue and red stripes on the paint, and has an orange head, blue goggles. So, now without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up so we can take a look at the figure and instructions and weapons and etc. So I'm going to go ahead and open that and I'll be right back. Alright, so upon opening the package, we see we have the figure here, and they're also coming packaged with these comic books here. Now the comic book just has artwork of Quick Slinger on the front of the cover, and it says Combiner Wars. The comic is done by IDW. On the back of the comic there's an extended bio for the toy. I'm not actually going to read that. If you want to read it, pause the video or pick the toy up so you can get the comic yourself. He's also going to come packaged with instruction manuals here. I'm going to go ahead and fan the instructions by real quick so you guys can get a look at that. At any time you can pause the video to take a closer look if you see fit. Then on the opposing side, it's just going to show how to turn him into a limb for the Just Alt mode. It shows him in leg mode right there. And it's just showing how to do the limb modes for him here. So that's what you get instruction-wise. Alright, so let's talk about the figure. Now the figure comes packaged with a weapon. It can either be a hand cannon like this if you choose. It's also posable in the airplane modes and stuff. They can use that like that. And they're also coming packaged with a little pistol here. So you can do like that as far as weapons. With the guy you can have it like that. Now this weapon actually, as with all of the limbs of the Combiner Wars, the weapon doubles as a foot for Superion. And if you pull this out here and you bring your thumb around, you can make it into a hand for Superion. Now the thumb is on a joint that you can swivel either way, so you can make it a lefty or a righty if you choose. And there's a little hole in here, right there, to hold your weapons. And then of course he's got the little blaster here that one of the other aerial bots came with. It was a different color though. Alright, so sorry for the scene change guys. I'm back at home now, not at the office anymore, so this video is going to switch over. Now upon opening the packaging, this is what we're greeted with. Now this is Quick Slinger. Quick Slinger is basically a depiction of the G1 slingshot. You see his hands are painted black here. He's got some gold paint going on here as far as trimming. He's got the black chest section connector piece, and he has the traditional orangey helmet with the blue visor. Now that's the side of the figure and the back of the figure. There's a couple of little hollow points on the arms, as you can see here. That'd probably be the only real complaint with the toy. Other than that, I'm real satisfied with it. Now we're going to talk about the articulation of the figure a little bit here. The shoulders are actually going to be able to go pretty high here. You can get them up like that if you wanted to. And they'll also go down low, because that's going to be part of the transformation anyways, to bring them down low like that. Now, as far as rotation is going to be with the arms, you're going to have 360 degrees of rotation at the shoulder. There is not going to be a bicep here. That doesn't look like it's going to move. But his elbow, he'll have his elbow joint here. It's kind of ratcheted. You can feel it clicking right on the side right here. But you can also swivel around at that point. So his elbow is going to have that 360 degree rotation as well as being able to bend it. Same range of movements with the other arm. You're going to be able to come up with the shoulder like that. You can bring it down, of course. You're going to have 360 degrees of rotation on that arm. The elbow is going to swivel 360 degrees, and then you'll have the ratcheted elbow joint. Now the head will also get 360 degrees of rotation. You actually do it like that for the airplane mode to kind of hide the face. And then at the legs, now the legs, if you bring them way up here, you can get 360 degrees on that hip area. The thigh also has 360 degrees of rotation, and of course he's going to have the knee joint. It's going to be the same thing with the other leg. If you get the arm out of the way, the other leg will get pretty high here. You can get 360 degrees of rotation out of the leg at the hip, and at the thigh you're also going to be able to do that again. Whoop, mine's a little bit stiff, but at the thigh here you'll be able to swivel it 360 degrees as well. And of course he'll also have a knee joint on that leg. So overall, it's pretty good representation of the original G1 Slingshot. I think it looks very much like him, and I'm really happy to be able to get the proper loom for my Superion. I'm going to go through the transformations here. I'm going to show you how to turn him into his airplane mode, and I'm also going to show you how to do his leg mode and arm mode for Superion or whatever Gestalt you're doing. So the first thing we'll do in the transformation is we're going to spin the head around facing the back of the toy, and then this canopy will come up over that so that you can't see his face anymore. The legs are actually going to open up right here. You're going to split them open like that, and then you're going to kind of push the leg down into there. Then you close the leg back up once it's in place. Yep, like that. And you're going to repeat the process with the other leg. You're just going to split it open here, push the leg down, and it's just going to kind of bring the legs up to his chest section like that. Close up the back. Then everything should kind of peg together and snap into place here. Then the little wings here on the back, you're going to fold those up. You're also going to fold this wing out here. And then we'll move down to the arms here. Now the arms, you're gonna have to push it down here. So you can push it down like that, and then the arms will just snap right into the side of the figure. You do the same thing with the other arm, just like that. Arm snaps in, and then the final step would be to drop these wings down here. So this is what you're gonna get with Quick Slinger, aka Slingshot, in airplane mode. They did pretty good representing Slingshot with the figure. You see he's got the trademark blue and red stripes here on the wings. On the back here he's got the blue and red and chrome stripes. Got the two Autobot symbols right there on either side. He's got the orange cockpit glass there. I think they did a pretty good job representing it. And then the little hand blaster is double I guess is turbo for the airplane or whatever. So that's him from the back there, from the side, the front, and the other side. Now there's going to be two more modes with these figures that I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. These are going to be the limb modes for Superion or whatever Gestalt you plan on making. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to start off with this little wing tab back here. We're going to fold that up out of the way because we're going to need this peg to put the hand and the hand and foot. These wings are going to move out of the way as well. These wings are going to fold to the front as well. Then the canopy, or cockpit, you're just gonna separate it loose, put it down like that. And then the legs you're gonna have to open. So I'd just split them right there to open it up and get this little connector point here out. And then you can close the legs back up. So this is how Hasbro is recommending to do the limbs. The last thing you see, we got it with the little spur out here. So this is going to be a foot mode for that weapon. So you just take it and see this little tab right here. You're just going to tab that foot into there. So this is how Hasbro is going to want you to display them. Now, me, as far as for the leg mode, now I don't really like the way that they look when they have the short legs. It's really too stumpy for me. So the way that I do it is not like this. I actually just kind of split the legs open and stretch it out a little bit more, kind of like it was in robot mode. We'll get it up here. You got to kind of get it into place. There's some tabs that snap in. They'll connect it back here if I can get it in place. Oh, almost. There we go. So we have it all closed up. So this is the way that I'm going to display it if I was to display it in leg mode. And it actually will give you a little more play for opposability because you'll have those legs being able to bend like that. Now, Hasbro does the arm mode like that, but for some reason they have it all short and stumpy for the leg modes. But this is the way I've been doing it. It makes for taller, more impressive combiners. Now for the arm mode, it's going to be easy. You would open up the legs just like I did for my little method of transforming them. You're just going to open up the legs like that. And then this hand here, you're going to just flip the barrel over here, pull the little fingers out. There's a tab right here. You just flip the little fingers out and then decide which arm you want it to be by swiveling the thumb either left or right. You know, it's your choice. So if he was going to be in an arm mode like that, that's how I'm going to have it basically, is like that. Now the only other thing you would have to move to get the arm mode out of it would be just this little side tab here. That's going to let you slide it into the side of whatever deluxe you're using for the torso of a combiner. That's going to slide right in there. And then it'll give you all kind of flexibility because because of the leg joints, you'll be able to bend it around. So that basically is going to cover Transformers Combiner Wars Quick Shot, or Quick Slinger, who was originally known as Slingshot in G1. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another Transformer unboxing / review with me, Casual706. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Transformer review unboxings in the very near future. Again, I thank you very much for the view. Casual706, out.